Well, good morning and welcome to 6th Gen Farmer. We're starting this one with the dirt bike. I haven't ridden this thing in like a year. I think I made one video with it last year, maybe two, and it's just kind of been sitting. I was gonna rebuild the engine, never got around to it, but it works fine. But my dad lost some parts off his row crop cultivator, which is down there in the dust, can't see it. So we get the opportunity and the pleasure to drive around the field until we find it, because he needs it soon. And somehow I gotta carry this with me. I need one of those flag holders like the kids stuff has. Just stick it like that, waving in the wind. Aha! Found it! Only took 25 minutes of driving through corn and maybe only falling once or twice. But he sent me a really big flag. It's like an 8-foot tall flag. Well, I'll get in the best I can. Okay, now that we found the cultivator parts, we are going to the non-organic ground and I'm going to finish up the spraying today. Now we'll probably have to do our soybeans one more time, but we have one last field of soybeans here to spray for the first round of post. And I did most of this field yesterday, but I got 70 acres left today to finish it out. My brother's been doing most of the spraying this year. I've kind of been missing out, and I got in yesterday and I'm like, yeah, you know, this is really fun. This is really enjoyable. I don't like the filling, but everything else is pretty fun. Yep. Okay, first things first, let's get this pump going once the tractor decides that it's time to go. There we go. Okay. Hydraulics on. Pump on. We got agitation turned on. Let's turn boom recirculation on. Get that chemical mixing up as good as I possibly can. Okay. Left tilt. Right tilt. Inner fold out. There we go. That's the first part of the inner fold out is a little bit jumpy, but after that, smooth as a baby's bottom. Yaw control. Actually, no, I think about it. Can I just do it like this? Aha, I can. That straightens out the boom for me. Then I can go mid fold out. There's no highline post up there. We're good. And then outer fold. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna check to make sure all the nozzles are working quickly. Open the capstan app, pinpoint, connect to my sprayer. Now, if I hit this button, aha! Nozzle starts spraying. That one's good. Let's go all the way down. Oh, I disconnected. Come on. They're supposed to be sending me a key fob because the Bluetooth's kind of a joke, not gonna lie. There we go. Oh, disconnected again. If I stand towards the middle of the sprayer, I got it. Nope, that's as far as I can get. Okay, we're good. Nozzle pattern looks really good, which is important because, especially in post and stuff like this, coverage is so important. Being able to get as many drops in every plant as you possibly can. And it's the app, even though the Bluetooth kind of sucks and they're sending me a fob so I can have a better distance, it's still really nice to be able to go nozzle by nozzle. That way you don't have to turn the entire sprayer on, turn it off, or go section by section. Nozzle by nozzle, you waste so little bit of water, and you can deal with that pattern. It's just really nice. Okay, turn that key fob off. What else do I got here? NORAC. Yep, let's get that set. Yaw control's already set up. Steerable hitch, turn that on. And there we go, we're good to go. Okay, look at my handy dandy little chart here. We're at 50 PSI with size 1 nozzles. And we're doing 25 gallons per acre. So I can max out at 12 miles per hour approximately. Wait, what was my minimum speed? Minimum speed was 3 miles per hour. So this capstan system will maintain pressure and rate between 3 and 12 miles per hour at 25 gallons per acre. Okay, flip her on. Get it going. There we go. Now I can bump up that speed. 13th gear is 10.2. I'm about 80% max out on my duty cycle. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now I can slow way down for this waterway. Watch those nozzles all turn off. And watch them all turn back on here. That is so cool. I love that. And going around the acreage here, I dropped that pressure down to 30, just so we don't drift onto their beautiful grass over there. And then once I kind of get past it, I can bump it right back up to 50. There we go. Now I can speed back up. It'd be hard to go back to a conventional sprayer after having this fast 95 2014, I believe is the numbers on that. It's just so handy, so handy. Even just doing stuff like that, changing the pressure around in the place, or you know, backing up into a corner and being able to start slow and then speed up, or be able to go really slow around an acreage or trees or something. Being able to go slow through that ditch and then have the nozzles turn off individually. Just those little, you know, minor conveniences that really add up and make the spraying experience really fantastic. So this is something I didn't think about until yesterday when I actually had to back this thing up in standing crop. But the visibility is so freaking good back there. It is so easy to keep those tracks backing up in the rows. Like, you can actually see them. The self-propelled, you know, you're always like you could judge pretty well, because you know, if you were going straight and you were going straight down the rows, your back tires probably weren't running anything over, but you never really knew. This, you can just look back and bam, right there. Okay, I gotta watch this again. Gorgeous. Haha. I got an actual question for you guys here. I see that Larson's got a new sprayer, or at least I haven't watched the videos, but I've been seeing it in their Instagram stories and stuff. I believe it's an underfurf top air, I'm not 100% sure, but it has wheels on the end of the booms. It's a brand new sprayer. Why? I mean, as long as you go slow, the NORAC system on this fast sprayer is perfect. You'd think that that boom height control is good enough nowadays that you wouldn't need wheels on the end of the booms. Now, I've hit the booms on the ground a couple times, and almost every single time it's just because I was going a little too fast. I've learned that if I slow down enough, and with the PWM system I can, if I slow down enough, the boom control works perfectly fine. Like even going through that ravine and the waterway and stuff, works perfectly fine. I'm actually curious on why you would need wheels on the end of your booms, especially in flat land. And just like that, we're done. Folding it up on the middle of the road. Sorry. There's no one coming though. It's okay. Like 3 people travel down this road a day. It's kind of that weird part of the season where you have like 5 jobs to do every day that are really short. Like even sweeping out this oat spin, I don't think it's gonna be that bad because we're at our old farm and there's just these little bins. They don't take too much to actually do. So we're loading out the rest of it right now and get everything out of there. Trying to find a market for oats in southern Minnesota, also kind of hard. There we go. Okay.
Be safe in there.
Gonna be honest, not really, but I'll hold on to the ladder.
Okay.
This is such a steep angle. I don't want to get away from the ladder because it could be bad. Actually, this top seems pretty stable. I think as long as I stay on the top, I'll be okay. Oh, not a good day to be 90 degrees outside. That's hot in here. It's actually next day now. I'm wearing a similar shirt, but I got a haircut. And the last clip you guys saw when I was in the bin with the oats, I got a little bit down, but it was so hot, so miserable in there. And not only that, but I'm allergic to oat dust. Even like just kind of grain dust in general just really bothers me. Even with my respirator on, I got to a point where I couldn't breathe and it was just really bad. So we stopped there and I just picked rock the rest of the day. But it's the next day, the sprayer is back home, and we do have another round of soybean spraying to do, but this thing's really dirty and we don't have to spray again for like another 9-10 days probably. So I'm gonna wash this thing off. I don't think I'm gonna use soap at the moment. I'm just gonna try and get all the crap off it, get it cleaned up a little bit, so that way it's just not sitting there with chemical on it, because I see so many new-ish sprayers with just rusted out booms, and it really bothers me. I don't want this sprayer to become like that because it's so gorgeous at the moment. So I'm gonna give it a good spray off, and then if I got a little bit of time, I will I'll wash it off with soap. I'm the only one here today, so yeah, and it's a weekend and it's hot out. Might just spray it off and then enjoy the lake for once.
No one else to disturb us, we enjoy the night and fall asleep warm, side by side. Up at dawn, I can see your breath, the morning light warms our skin as we bathe in the riverside. The water's cold and it's dangerous, but it brings me to life. So we stand to read tongues of green and white. I'm sure that the water won't mind if we rest here for the night and leave before sunrise. I'm sure that the current won't mind if we rest our bodies for the night and leave before sunrise. I'm sure that the water won't mind if we rest here for the night and leave before sunrise. I'm sure that the current won't mind if we rest our bodies for the night and leave before sunrise.
for the night and leave before sunrise. Wild berries and sweet kisses on our mouths delight. We sit near the fire under the moon's light. No one else to disturb us, we enjoy the night. Fall asleep warm, side by side. Up at dawn I can see your breath. The morning light warms our love as we bathe in the riverside. The water's cold and it's dangerous, but it brings me to life. So we stand to read tongues of green and white.
There we go. Even just washing it by hand, or washing it without soap, not by hand, but washing it without soap just takes a little bit. You know, I don't know if I spent 45 minutes on that, but here's the thing. A year ago, if you would have asked me what my least favorite thing to do on the farm is, it would have been wash a sprayer. The self-propelled sprayer, the R4038, pain in the butt to wash. Because you get all that stuff that sits up high, and you think you get it all, you go underneath, and it starts leaking and dripping down on you, and it's like a full day to wash those self-propelled sprayers. This thing's not bad. You got the boom, which is no different than any other boom, but then you just got a tank and some tracks and a hitch. You know, there's not a whole lot to clean. It's kind of nice. Once you get off the boom, it ain't bad. So that's a plus. Just cleaning the sprayer is no longer my least favorite thing to do. I don't even know what my least favorite thing to do is anymore. Probably like sweep grain bins, just because the dust bothers me so bad. And once our second round of soybean spraying gets done here in a little over a week, I'm sure we'll get the soap out and the brush and actually go through and clean it off really good before we store it for the year. But for now, this is what I got time for. Maybe I should have Levi come and ceramic coat this boom like he did that tractor. It still amazes me. I know I've mentioned this a few times, but we have not washed this tractor since Levi came and ceramic coated it. Look at it. Amazing. I think we did pressure wash it off once. No soap though, just sprayed the side. And it looks like this. Even like he did the windows. Look at the window. It's not perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better than most windows do after a day or two. And this amazing. I want to ceramic coat everything. I just wish it wasn't so expensive. Well, with that, I'm gonna fold this up and put it away and then go enjoy a lake for once. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.